The Naughty Zoo. Once upon a time, a zookeeper was walking around the naughty zoo, checking that all the animals were okay. First, he went to the naughty monkey cage. "Are you all okay?" he asked the naughty monkeys. "Oh yes," said the naughty monkeys. "We're all very well, thank you." "That's good," said the zookeeper, and he went on his way. But after he left them, the naughty monkeys started to throw some of their bananas out of their cage at Geoffrey the giraffe, who was sleeping in the next cage, hitting him full on the nose. Then the zookeeper visited the naughty elephant cage. "Are you all okay?" he asked the naughty elephants. "Oh yes," said the naughty elephants. "We're all very well, thank you." "That's good," said the zookeeper, and he went on his way. But after he left them, the naughty elephants started to suck up some of the water out of their pool in their cage into their long trunks and squirt it at Geoffrey the giraffe, making him soaking wet. Then the zookeeper visited the naughty penguin cage. "Are you all okay?" he asked the naughty penguins. "Oh yes," said the naughty penguins. "We're all very well, thank you." "That's good," said the zookeeper, and he went on his way. But after he left them, the naughty penguins started to make some snowballs from some of the ice in their cage and throw them out of their cage at Geoffrey the giraffe, hitting him all over his body, making him freezing cold. Finally, the zookeeper visited Geoffrey the giraffe's cage. "Are you okay?" he asked Geoffrey the giraffe. "Oh yes," said Geoffrey. "I'm very, very well, thank you." "That's good," said the zookeeper. "But why have you got a load of bananas in your cage?" "Oh," said Geoffrey, "the monkeys gave them to me." "The monkeys? Why would they give you their bananas?" "They probably thought I was hungry, so they threw some to me. It's very good of them to share, don't you think?" Said the zookeeper, looking suspiciously at the very damp Geoffrey. "Why are you soaking wet?" he asked. "Oh," said Geoffrey, "the elephants did that." "The elephants? Why would the elephants make you soaking wet?" "Well," said Geoffrey, "I suppose they thought I was very hot standing up in this cage all day long in this heat, and thought I needed to cool down, so they kindly squirted their water all over me. It's very nice of them to do that." Then the zookeeper noticed all the melting snowballs in Geoffrey's cage. "Why have you got lots of snowballs in your cage?" "Oh," said Geoffrey, "the penguins did that." "The penguins? Why would the penguins throw snowballs at you?" "Oh no," said Geoffrey, "they weren't throwing them at me. They were throwing them to me. They obviously thought that I was bored with nothing to play with, so they made me some snowballs and threw them to me." "Well," said the zookeeper, "if you're sure that you are okay." "Oh yes," said Geoffrey, "I'm fine, thank you." "That's good," said the zookeeper, and he went on his way. After he left, Geoffrey started to pick up loads of apples with his mouth that were growing on a very tall tree just outside his cage, and started to throw some towards the monkeys. "What's that for?" asked the monkeys. "That's for all the lovely bananas you gave to me." Geoffrey threw some apples towards the elephants. "What's that for?" asked the elephants. "That's for the lovely, cool, refreshing shower of water you gave to me." Then Geoffrey threw some apples towards the penguins. "What's that for?" asked the penguins. "That's for all the lovely snowballs you gave to me to play with." "But we don't like apples," said the monkeys. "We don't like apples either," said the elephants. "Nor do we," said the penguins. "You silly giraffe," said the monkeys. "If you're going to give us apples every time we throw bananas at you, we won't throw them at you again." "You silly giraffe," said the elephants. "If you're going to give us apples every time we squirt water at you, we won't squirt water at you again." "You silly giraffe," said the penguins. "If you're going to give us apples every time we throw snowballs at you, we won't throw them at you again." "Okay," said Geoffrey, waving. "Be ungrateful then." Geoffrey smiled to himself. "Good. Now perhaps I'll get some peace," he thought. No more hard bananas hitting him on the nose, no more water splushing him, and no more freezing cold snowballs. It was just what he wanted. Just then the zookeeper passed Geoffrey's cage again. "Is everything okay, Geoffrey?" he asked. "Oh yes," said Geoffrey. "Everything is perfect."